gonna show you which frame I'm using. Before we start, let's pick frame number 4. And then now you'll never see it again. Hello, subscribers and future subscribers. I'm KarmaJolt. This game is... Whoa, it was an earthquake. This game is Dragon Warrior Monsters. And we are about to continue from where we last left off. Oh my gosh, I got a Fang Slime, I believe is what D's is. Plus, we have a Sky Dragon named Narf. I think, Cupid Punch, what I need to do is get a beast character up to level 10. Because I was told, Cupid Punch, that what I want to do is breed my Fang Slime with any beast character. And I want to say... I forgot who it was. Maybe it's Bomb. Bomb's probably a beast. Oh, this is very handy. Okay, so when I go to info, if I look up the info on a character, I can just scroll up and down without having to exit back into the menu, click on another character, then hit info again. So yeah, I think Soup counts as a beast. Although, I'm not like 1000% familiar with the symbols here. What is that symbol? Flying, I guess? Slime, flying. Is that a hammer? Oh no, it's a little trident. That's like a devil fork. Bug type family there, I assume is what that means. Sammy the Tanuki. Level 10 beast, got it. Yeah, we're about to be a level 10 beast today. As Operculum Audio donates a cool $5, saying, imagine if Dragon Quest was a dating game, and when you went to the menu, those were the same options with the date. Operculum Audio, I do imagine Dragon Quest dating simulator. Hammer, says Genevieve B. Yo, everyone put some sort of audio device in the chat for Operculum Audio. Hey, thank you so much. We did 42 curls yesterday, I want to say, and now we're resetting the reps counter because we're going to do squats today. You know what? Let's put a goal. Let's put a goal here, and let's say I want to get to 40. How about that for a goal? Nick DeFrenchie, Wahoo Luigi. I'm on a quest. No monsters, though. Not yet, Wahoo Luigi. Nick DeFrenchie, you doing okay? What's with the sad face? Check the menu. Read them out loud. Wait. Was there an option menu? Drop off, pick up, check, separate, sleep. I can see those things happening on a date. If the date's really boring, if you know what I mean. What happens when you reach goal? Genevieve B? I don't know. We can think of something. You know what? It's your job to think of something. Asim. Hey, Wahoo Luigi, I see you putting the radios for Operculum Audio. Appreciate you. No leg day, I'm just tired. I get it. Okay, let's pick up Soup here and try to get Soup to level 10. Then we can breed a Fang Slime with a beast named Soup. Wait, Soup isn't part of the bug family? Whoa. Maybe I don't know, Do Mills, exactly what the family symbols represent. But, like, it looked like there was a symbol for bugs. This guy's a beast? Very clearly a hornet. But we only need 94 experience to get to the next level up, and then we can breed my Fang Slime with my beast. Soup is right, Asim. So yeah, Operculum, hey, thank you so much for the cool $5. Like it says in the chat, if you donate any money, we're gonna do some squats today. I've got 20-pound weights. But if you donate $10 or more, you can name one of my monsters. And we've got a couple names to go on this list here. Some kind of gay celeb party for Valentine's. I'm invited, but socially exhausted. Nick the Frenchie? Oh, I get it. Bee Sting with Bee Sting. Cupid Punch? I didn't think of that. Why is his name Soup? Do Mills. If you had 1 minute to think of a better name, could you think of one? Because it's Super Dragon Quest Monsters. Dragon Warrior Monsters, I should say. I should not have Narf in the second slot, I don't think. I'm wondering if, in this game, does the order in which you place your party members matter? Because in a lot of games, Dragon Quest included, the party member in your first slot is targeted more often by physical attacks, for example. Narf leveled up. Wow, Bean Man Male got up and is looking at us. Want to take Bean Man into your party? Yeah, sure, let's do it. Please name Bean Man. Okay. I have... Oh my god, I love his little icon there. He looks so over it. Ryan K donated some money yesterday and wanted me to name one Fart. You know what? That gets all caps, doesn't it? Classic name. Jackie J would appreciate that. Want to name Bean Man as Fart? That's appropriate, too, because you know what beans make you do. Want to take Fart with you on your quests? Yeah, but I'm going to send him to the farm. The KarmaJolt. More like the Farta-Jolt. Alright, that's enough of those jokes. Green bean? Jelly bean? Nobody knows, Asim. He could be a green jelly bean. I guess I just need to be smiling, charming, clean, and smelling good. Nick the Frenchie, those are all things you do all the time. And when you're not, it just means that you've been at the gym and working hard. Nick the Frenchie, what's the French word for fart? Something I never learned in French class. Narf defends. Awesome, I'm in chat. Kevin Smith, that is pretty awesome. Welcome in. I set a rather arbitrary goal of 40 squats today. But part of the reason I set the goal there is because I was looking at my YouTube metrics. And when it tells me my my revenue for the month, it basically shows me my revenue for the past 28 days. And 28 days ago, I had earned like $35 on the day. So if I earn 40, that means my revenue for the month metric increases. So kind of an arbitrary distinction, but I don't know, why not? Alright, let's heal Narf, who's only like level 5 now. Or flatulence equals the original French word. Petit pet. Prout is slang. Is it like considered offensive or just kind of weird? Look what you made me teach you. Would that be pronounced prou? P-R-O-U-T? Petit pet. Do I have a warp wing? I have one. I don't need this. Let's delete the Sky Bell. The T isn't silent. Hoot. Yeah, Gouda guy? These streams are always educational. Look out! It's Florida Man! Oh my gosh. Wait, I forgot to cross off the name that we just used. Thanks to Ryan K. for the donation. It said it should be delivered today by 6:05. Cannot wait for your reaction. Hell yeah, Kevin Smith. I like learning, says Genevieve B. I'll teach you some stuff, Genevieve B. You know what I was just thinking this morning is like, when we hang out, we watch a lot of YouTube, but we never watch any like educational or informative content. Maybe we should. Stab. Knocks out Florida Man. Learning is knowledge, Asim, and knowledge is power, and power corrupts. Narf leveling up pretty fast there. Soup increased to level 10. Okay, so now we can breed Soup. Does it matter? Does it matter if I, if I get them to level 11, will that do anything? We learn on Beppardy. A little bit, Genevieve, but that's like useless knowledge, right? Well, every now and then they do some sort of like there was that that doctors and medical knowledge Beppardy. Karma, NTF is ignoring the fan art I made for him. Oh, Nicholas D, so am I. Wait, you made a fan art? Or a fart, for short? Yes, actually, because each time you breed, a portion of the stats go to the mated pair, the baby. Oh. So, wait. So it'll have higher starting stats, the higher level the parents are? Does that affect the growth? Kevin Smith, what I imagine you mean by that is it's likely to have higher starting stats, the higher level the parents are, but then its growth is unaffected, so you just straight up get more stats. Oh, but the growth is also affected. Higher levels, better breeding results. Papa John's. Not sponsored. Did I see where the hole was? It's probably over here. Trouble finding the hole. Classic Karma. Hello, Tiny Cat. Tiny Cat just woke up. Like the Frenchie, this is for you. Yeah, get them scritches. Oh yeah, Tiny Cat. Pet that cat, you bet. You know what else I should do? Hey, Operculum, are you still here? I just thought of something. Maybe I should also have a rule where the first donation of the day gets to choose a name for an upcoming monster. If you can ever get a monster to max base level, it adds like +10 to their growth and gives them 1/3 of the ending stats of that monster. Whoa! One time a letter burned out on the Papa John's sign and it read Pap John's. That's silly, Cupid Punch. Yo, Nicholas D with the cool 100 Swedish krona, which is approximately 10 USD, saying, name a monster Beanan. It's short for banana. Yo, I love that. It also kind of sounds like Bean Man, which is the enemy that we just found. Hey, everyone put the D's in the chat for Nick D. I'll be wearing red tonight, says Nick the Frenchie. And I'll look at it and be like, yo, I love that green outfit you're wearing, because I am colorblind. You told me beforehand, so I know. I specifically know. Alright, let's use some love water, I guess. On soup. Ah, the insufferable Mick D. Order. Okay, let's put D's, then soup, then Narf. I'm guessing it makes a difference if you can change it. I used to love playing this game. I played like 237 hours in one playthrough. Kevin Smith, I am enjoying it as well. Oh, this is bad. Can I do a skill? Attack Florida Man. Slash Lime? I don't know what that is. Let's do Fire Air here. D's is not listening to you. Soup is not listening to you. Soup defends itself. Okay. I might be dying here. Oh, Narf lived. Look at that. Narf spits Fire Air. Okay, Narf is listening to me. Charging its attack. Okay, that's really bad. Slow is also really bad here. Okay, the Florida man is out of MP, which is great. Or maybe that was someone else. Hey, Narf leveled up. I still have the knife in my back. Nicholas D? I have a sharp pain in my back, too. Alright, let's warp out of here. I will admit, toward the end it's a lot of breeding, just trying to figure out what pairs do what. Don't do it randomly like I did. Yeah, Kevin Smith, I assumed what I was going to do is, like, if I'm not using a guide, I would just save the game every time I breed a pair. Slash Lime does heavy damage to slime enemies. Really good against metal slimes as well. As well as metal anything. You can hop down there, by the way. I haven't been using it, but I knew it was there. They explain it to you, like, pretty early on in the game. Like, whoa, you can jump and stuff. Nick D has the sharp pain of accidental betrayal in his back. Alright, let's put some items. Three beef jerkies. All my pork chops, that's one. This rib. My wind staff. My mist staff. My moon herb. Like, I don't think I'll need any of those anytime soon. Let's put a potion in there as well. Let's put one map herb, I guess. I ain't gonna need no antidote. Yes, because from what I understand, status effects don't really affect your members after the battle is done. Alright, let's buy a bunch of herbs. Alright, I spent 40 bucks on herbs. We could also buy repellent if we want. Meatdle slash. To Karma's defense, he did say he was sorry like 100 times. What about the time I banned you? I'm so sorry about that, Nicholas D. That's what I thought you were talking about. Is this the game that gives you coins after beating monsters? What do you do with these coins? One Up Gamer, this is Dragon Warrior Monsters, and you generally don't get money or coins from battles. Like, you have to find them out in the overworld, or sell items that you find. Should have stayed banned. Genevieve B, oh my gosh. But yeah, welcome. One Up Gamer 352. Alright, let's try to get, like, 1 or 2 more levels for soup before we do a breeding. Yeah, this guy needs 2,000, nearly 3,000 exp to level up another time. What's max level for something like this fairy rat? Does it vary depending on the monster? Thank you, and what are they for? Wait, One Up Gamer. So you earn money in this game, you can use it to buy stuff. There was, like, another gimmick where you get monster coins in the casino, but I don't think that's an actual thing. Because you immediately lose them all. Let's fight this dude. Did not need to slow that guy. CJ, what's going on? El Llama. 20 for all? Okay, thank you. Although, it looks like Deez is at level 20, and he can level up more? Sorry I haven't been watching your live streams. I've been trying to 100% Sonic Adventure 2 a lot. A valid excuse. Hey, you don't need to apologize for not showing up to my streams. I'm glad that you're here now. What did I want to do? Kevin Smith, what does the beast tail do? Alright, soup hits hard enough, I guess. Wow, barely lived. Points an arrow to where the portal is. All you have to do is have it in your inventory for it to work. Oh, so I will no longer need any sort of map herbs? Let's get out of here. I'm already pretty whooped. Stick, says Genevieve. Yeah. I got a staff. A warp staff. Dragon Warrior Monsters. Yo, Korgoth Helmsman. Google it. If you're looking to play this game illegally, just search for it. You don't need my help to do that. Okay, I am gonna buy a warp wing here. It's $100? Let me just get one from the bank, I'd say. Sometimes the map herbs are good because it shows you the whole map. Beast Tail just points you in the direction you need to go, I think is what you meant to type there. Karma doing crimes. Yeah, but like fun ones. Oh, let's take one wing. Let's get them both. They went into my inventory, right? Menus are a little bit clunky in this game. Like, you hit the button and it takes a little bit for it to register, is what I feel like. Thank you, Gouda Guy. Karma, what monsters do you have in your party? Yeah, let's take a look. So, current party, and it's a very temporary party, is Deez, the Fang Slime. Soup, the Rebel Fairy Rat. And Narf, the Stubborn Sky Dragon. This Deez is a vain Fang Slime. Love that. The series was never my bag, but I enjoy seeing people play it. X-Chrono? I enjoy seeing you in the chat while I play it. Cupid Punch, oh my gosh. Nintendo Fan Club, how are you? I feel like the monsters are a little bit weaker in this left spot here, which is fine when I'm just leveling up. I'm still getting decent experience, but I'm getting less whooped. I like being in chat, Genevieve. I was gonna say something inappropriate. Later in the story, you get books to change their traits. Yeah, their personalities. Yeah, Kevin Smith. I think the Dragon Warrior 3 Game Boy Color version had that as well, and I never really messed with it because I didn't know what the traits meant. Like, nobody explained what that means. Not in-game, anyway. Military apology. I was thinking of the monster coin from Dragon Warrior 3. Still don't know what they are for. Oh, yeah! The Game Boy Color version of Dragon Warrior 3. We got a tiny medal, which is different from the thing I'm about to explain. Every now and then when you kill a monster, you'll get like a silver or gold, like, monster medal. Like, oh, you killed enough Horks to get the silver Hork medal. I think those are just for collecting and they have no bearing on the actual game. That's what I was told. Rip off the warp SFX from Dragon Warrior 2. Oh yeah, X Chrono. So like this game uses assets from like all the previous Dragon Warrior games. Some of the music as well. Ew, collecting stuff. Yeah, like the way you're collecting knives in your back, Nicholas D. I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, X Chrono, I have noticed that a lot of the sound effects are the same as the ones in Dragon Warrior 3 from Game Boy Color, which I did stream through with Megaharv during our tag team live stream. Hey, by the way, any Diablo 2 fans out there? Because last night, when I came home from Genevieve B's house, I played a little bit of the game and saw that there was an update for the game, like a new expansion. I bought it this morning. It's 25 bucks. But it adds new content, new rune words, new items, and a new character class. Soup's slow becomes slow all. Yeah, they dropped the Warlock. Kevin Smith, he seems like a fun character. Might be too powerful. Just looking at his abilities. Okay, so I am still poisoned. Okay, so poison does persist outside of battle. Hey, I got an herb. Okay, so I don't feel the need to level up Soup one more time. Let's just do some breeding. Nostalgia hit me hard, says One Up Gamer. Hey, thanks for being here. Random, there are a few Dragon Quest covers in the sound sets for Breath of Fire, SNES, and Star Ocean 2 PSX. Wait. Like, there, you can just find Dragon Quest music in the sound files? Lord Toast. Howdy, but I started posting videos again. Nice. Dashing Prince says, aye, KarmaJolt. Hey, welcome. Oops. The breeder guy is down here. Let's save the game. Zelda reuses themes, but they arrange them to fit the game ambiance. Yeah, and like... first of all, I haven't been up here. Like, nothing wrong with reusing sound effects. The vine went all the way up. What? I didn't want to do that. The Traveler's Gates are hidden everywhere in this kingdom. Can I go back to the vine there? How does he jump? That's the first time he's ever jumped, and it was a really big and dangerous jump. And he's like, oh yeah, no, I'm really good at jumping. You can fall. That's not jumping, though. Excuse me. This music rules. These people don't, though, so I'm ignoring them. What can I do for you? Let's breed. Okay, so I want to breed Soup and D's, right? Yep. Does it matter which order I do it in? I suspect Unicorn +1 will be born. It's a mate you have not had yet. In Australian, they say that is a friend you have not had yet. Can I record this joyful event? Okay, so it shows you what the result is going to be before it happens. Let's try it, everyone. Okay, wait overnight. Don't forget to talk to everyone after, every time you do a tournament in the Coliseum, because random people will want to breed with you, and some of them you can get the best breeds in the game. Oh, interesting. Not enough breeding in the game, Genevieve B? This is my first time, and I'm a little nervous. Soup and D's disappeared. Yeah, so you lose the parents when you do that. They get released to the wild. Inside it is a baby unicorn. Costs 20G to hatch it. Okay. Okay, they had an egg. You thought this was Pokemon? X Chrono? Hey, let's give it a name. Nick the Frenchie? This is Peps. What? Shoutouts to Nick the Frenchie for suggesting the name Peps. Want to name unicorn as Peps? Yeah, I do. Take Peps with you now? Yeah, you bet. Take good care of it. Anything else? Nope, nope, nothing else. Create the ultimate monster. Level 1 is pretty bad. But let's go back to my monster farm and get, like my dead cat. Yeah, everyone put a cat in the chat for Nick the Frenchie. Thank you so much, by the way. Rip Peps. Kind of like Pip, if you think about it. Hey there, what are you gonna do? I love how he talks. Picking up which one, Stab? Okay, let's get, Do I want this Bean Man? A snobby Beanman. No, let's just take Pip. I have a chicken. I have Nick the Demonite, and Boba is level 13. Wait, who's level 14? Dagoo is level 14? I didn't realize that. Who's got the highest attack? Actually, it's Dagoo, but Pip is at level... Nope, it's Boba. By like a lot. Let's take my dragon. Lots of DQ assets. Yeah, why not? Train it well, Stab. And then let's change the order here. Boba, nope, Boba, Narf, and Peps. That unicorn looks pretty sick there. Double Dragon team? Double Dragon Fairy team is, like, actually pretty tough in Pokemon Go. Yeah, I've seen the eggs here. At least we hatched an egg, I think. Unicorn looks angry and badass. Nick the Frenchie? Just the way I like my unicorns. I meant literal unicorns. Please, please. Hey, let's do these 15 squats, by the way. Thank you so much for the donations, everyone. Alright. Why am I wearing so much clothing? Okay. 15 squats. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, Thanks, everybody. Oh, Kevin Smith. Okay, I'll check that out later. It's food time, y'all. What you eating, Genevieve B? This is NFC signing off. Tell your friends I'm great, NFC. Thanks for showing up and clicking that like button. Hey, what up, gamer? Yeah, thanks for showing up. All of my live streams become VODs on my channel that you can watch later. It's unlike Twitch where like the video is only available for a week or two. On YouTube, the streams are permanent until I delete them. So yeah, you can watch this later. Thanks for showing up. Alright, let's fight. Might get a little bit whooped here. Big hit from Boba. Uh-oh. Peps, I need you to live. Oops! I was mashing the A button there. Didn't mean to do that. Awesome. Continue being great. I will. F-099 VOD was how I found Karma. Oh, quick guns. That's great to know. Interesting. Glad you stayed. Yo, Pep's getting a huge level up. 8 HP, 8 MP, 5 attack, 6 defense, 2 agility, 5 int, and learned heal. Oh, that's useful. And increased to level 3. 6 HP, 6 MP, 3 attack, 4 def, 1 agile, 3 int, and learned slow. Increased to level 4. Yo, Pips with multiple level ups here. 9 HP and MP, 3 attack, 4 defense, 3 agility, 3 int. Increased to level 5. 5 HP, 5 MP, 3 attack, 3 defense, 1 agility, 3 int. Learned antidote. Huge level ups there, Grimburn. Oh, Karma's streaming. I missed a whole half hour by not paying attention to my phone. Yeah, Grimburn, it's probably like the only time where putting your phone away results in something bad. Alright, we can heal. Amazing. I found Karma by him saying over and over, "Want to see what I do for work?" Genevieve B. I remember that conversation. I saw Genevieve B last night, everyone. It was very nice, and I'm so happy. This part of the Earth looks like a hand. Oh my god, the resemblance is uncanny there. Look at that. It's even got mountains for Knuckles. Uncanny Valley, I should say. Because we're in between the mountains, technically. I'm funny sometimes. I'm getting a call from a number I don't recognize. Had a good time too, says Genevieve B. Yeah, and dinner was delicious. Let's use the heal. Oh wait, no, everyone's pretty much full on HP. Narf has very low HP, I'm realizing. Very nice OST. Yeah, X-Chrono. And you will hear a lot of music from other Dragon Quest games. I found a Mystic Nut. Does that raise MP? What does that do, actually? Increases max MP by 5. I was correct. Unicorns also give me flashbacks from DQ6. A game I never finished, X-Chrono. I got like an hour or two into it. Seems like a good game, I just never played it. Same UI as Pokemon Red Blue. You can't just say stuff like that, Nick the Frenchie. Because it is not. Saw the notif and ran over. Yo, PSI. I just did. Okay, that's true, Nick DeFrenchie. Yes, Unicorn's so good. Let's go. Oh, my neck. Yeah, it was either, PSI, it was either you or Nightwish that said, breed the Fang Slime with a beast. Peps increased. Man, big ol' stats there. Kind of low agility for a unicorn, I would say. But that can be fixed. Horse, 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 horse. Yeah, but it's a spiky horse. Oh my goodness, another person that plays this game says karma for being dumb. Great name, my friend. I'm always for being dumb. Could you explain how the breeding works? I forgot. Nicholas D, you mean in this game? Hey, thank you so much for the cool $2. Everyone put a D in the chat. Yeah, so Nicholas D. When two monsters are forced to have an egg, basically you can take any two monsters in this game that are level 10 plus. They have to be one male and one female. But you can go to the breeding guy and breed them together and they will hatch an egg. Then for whatever reason, the parent monsters of that egg get released into the wild. So you lose those monsters from your team. But those monsters will make an egg, which will hatch a different, like, level 1 monster that has some of the properties, some or all of the properties, I don't know how it works, of the parent monsters. So, like, if you breed a dragon which has fire resistance with a, I don't know, with a slime that gets, like, high HP, I guess, you'll have some monster child as a result. Probably either a dragon or a slime, I'm guessing, that has high HP and resists fire and sometimes gets the same skills as them. Quick pull out. Oh, quick, pull out the Punnett square, says Genevieve B. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do a genetics lesson. Yo, Nick DeFrenchie with the cool €5 saying, when a woman and a man love each other, they hug real hard and boom, a kid is born 9 months later. Yeah, well, in this case, it's an egg and it's like a day later. DSO4, what's going on? Sammy the Tanuki. Honestly, I found this game accidentally, says Karma for being dumb. Yo, everyone put un croissant in the chat and a D in the chat for Nick DeFrenchie and Nicholas D. We're adding to the to-go counter. Peps increased to level 7. 10 HP and MP. Yo, insane growth on this guy. Or lady, I don't know. Peps slow becomes slow all. I know allele about genetics. Oh my gosh. Rogue effects. More like Punnett square, am I right? Let's look at some info. Already has 72 HP. Gullible unicorn +1. Gullible unicorn. Behave in the chat. These are some strange-looking Pokemon, says Malcolm R. Okay, Malcolm R. But also, Pokemon are strange-looking Pokemon. Have you ever played Super Adventure Island 2? Karma for being dumb. Other Karma. Welcome, by the way. Thanks for showing up to a KarmaJolt stream. I was actually just thinking, I was talking with someone yesterday. No, I was talking with someone at Skee Ball about how I had never played any of the Adventure Island games, which are apparently really difficult. But they're like a staple of old school gaming, you know? Trubbish is cute, though. Rogue Effect, so are you. Karma, do you know if these are the strongest monsters in the game? I will tell you with 98% confidence, 99% confidence, TJ, that they are not. But I don't know. I don't know for certain. I never played this. What do you mean? Mr. Mime is totally normal and wouldn't be nightmare fuel IRL. Oh my god, Malcolm R. There are way too many Pokemon that are like humanoid. There are way too many Pokemon that are basically just humans that are weird. You're a staple of old school gaming. Oh my gosh, Genevieve B. That's like such a great compliment, actually. Let's use Blaze Air. Fire Air. Yeah, because we just got blowned, so, so our attacks will probably miss. Excuse me. Way too many humans that are weird, says Sean R. You know it. Azim says, hi, Sean R. Honestly beat SAI 2 recently. Super Adventure Island 2, and it felt rewarding to beat that darn game. Karma? It's crazy calling someone else Karma in the chat. If there were a way for me to play them legitimately, I would jump on it. Screw that. Golbat's way scarier with its whole person-sized mouth, unless you're into that. Or something. Grimburn? Yeah, a lot of Pokemon are scary IRL. Like, just like having... These people own a Charmander and bring it in the house around the furniture. Like, its tail is a flame. And you're gonna let that thing in the house? That seems really dangerous. Any sort of fire type, like it hiccups and your house burns down. Tarek V says, howdy, hey, welcome. Pepsi is a white mage like me, says Nick DeFrenchie. Noff. Leveled up. Peps. Get a Snorlax, it just sleeps. Yeah, quick guns, but like, you'll probably also have to clean up after it. You know what I mean? Machoke is a weird one, CJ. Max Hole is basically just a grown-ass man. I see where you meant to say Machoke. As a Pokemon, he could literally own a house and have a wife if he wanted to. Yeah, he and Lopunny, I ship it. Probably a lot of outside pets with Pokemon, huh? Yeah, like, even a water type, while a lot less dangerous, is still gonna be a pain in the ass if they, like, water all over your carpet, you know? Or your electronics. Yeah, Magmar, don't bring that one in the house. It also eats a ton. Snorlax, I mean. You have to spend so much on food. Yeah, and like, where would you keep it? You'd build like a little mud puddle pool for it. Out in the yard. Nick the Frenchie, you behave. Whoa, earthquake! That's crazy. IRL animals already water on the carpet. Yeah, Genevieve B. But imagine them doing it to the degree of, like, a feraligator, you know? Also, female Machokes exists. Huh. I guess I hadn't thought of that either, Nick DeFrenchie. Karma can Machoke me. Wow, Nicholas D? You mean like that time I banned you by mistake? Feels like the narrative of Clifford the Red Dog. The big red dog. Big-ass red dog. El Llama. I read it wrong. Sorry. Found out yesterday Goldeen is just over 30 pounds. Yo, that's a lot of sush. Malcolm R. You catch one of those, the whole family eats. Is Clifford the Big Red Dog a kaiju? I don't know what that means. Ouch, late again, says Joseph Neal. Hey, thank you so much for the cool 2 great British pounds. And like, don't even worry about it, dog. Thanks for showing up. Everyone put a pup in the chat for Joseph Neal, the Lillipup. I'll catch you up real quick. We did a little bit of leveling, and then we bred my Fang slime named Deez with my fairy rat named Soup, and now we have a unicorn named Peps. What is a kaiju, Nerdvicious? I know what a Cujo is. Yeah, definitely don't bring a missing no in the house. Karma for being dumb. Yo, guys, there's another person named Karma in the chat right now. Isn't that wild? Oh, it's like a Godzilla. Okay, thank you. I had never heard that term. Howdy, says Rogue Effect. Rogue Effect, you said howdy but didn't put the howdy emoji. That's odd. You doing okay? You feeling okay today? Oh, big ol' crit here. 88 damage. Yeah, he ain't surviving that. There's a howdy emoji? Yeah. Genevieve B knows it. Show him. If you're here. Kaiju, Mario, and Bowser's Fury. Yeah, also Bowser. Shuck, says X Chrono. Yeah, it's that one. Nicholas D got it as well. Peps increased to level 9. 8 HP, 8 MP. I know what? I was just saying there's a howdy emoji, and you know what it is. Did not think that naming myself Karma for being dumb would end up having any impact whatsoever on me while interacting with a streamer. Well, my name is Karma, and I am all for being dumb. I feel like we relate to each other. Whoa, earthquake. That's crazy. Also, while I'm at it, new background. Let's do a border change here and go to frame number 5. How about that? That one's pretty nice. And now you'll never see it again. I found a love water. That's like something that like a lady streamer sells. Like she takes a bath and then sells it to people online. Narf the Sky Dragon has a secret breeding combo of him plus Orochi, and you get the final dragon monster, Divine Gon. PSI, I looked up a guide for like 2 seconds, and I saw that and thought, that must be pretty good. So thank you for confirming. What's up with monsters having like way low HP or good HP, and there's not really an in-between? I mean, this guy's level 9, and he's got 40 fewer HPs than my unicorn. Like, if he had, like, 65, that would still be pretty low, but it would be acceptable. Stab! Found love water. Found at the Karma Mart. Yeah, my love water. Nick DeFranchi with the cool €2 saying 13 out of 20. Too much herbs. That's still a pretty good score. Yeah, Asim, you're way ahead of me. I was going to say, everyone put Le Croissant in the chat. Thank you so much, Nick DeFranchi. Unplant, is it time to take root? Welcome. Joe, I see you as well. Meat. So you breed a dragon snake with a snake to remove the snake part? Nicholas D, I don't know if it works like algebra. Remove the snake part. Yikes. If you were a Medusa and you remove the snake part, that would just be shaving your head. I feel like a lot of you people are putting some very useful information in the chat, but like, since a lot of you are doing it, I keep missing helpful tips, so I apologize. Sky Dragon is a parentless egg. He doesn't get any benefits of getting stats or skills from parents. It's like he's a wild monster. Stat-wise, it's complicated. Interesting. She would just be a woman. Yeah, but she'd still probably turn you to stone with her stone-cold good looks. Unplant has been a member for 11 months. That's nearly a year. It's always time to take root if you're in a good place. Hey, everyone put a plant in the chat. Asim, you're always ahead of me by like 2 seconds. I like that about you. Alright, Narf. You can have that. Found another beef jerky. What is this? Yeah, I'll take a love water for sure. It's just an upgrade over an herb. Thank you for plants, everyone. I think I once used your video to make gold bars in BOF2. Karma for being dumb. I definitely have some Breath of Fire 2 videos, like the one about, whoa, earthquake. About, like the big money trick that you can do at the very beginning of the game to get, like, quote-unquote infinite money. Yo, a sirloin? That's probably the best meat you can have. Sirloin. Found a beef jerky, that's fine. Yes, sirloins in chat. Yo, PSI? Yeah, go for it. Big meats. Let's fight these Dargans. You know what? I don't have a dragon kid yet. Maybe I could have used a beef jerk. Warpwing. I might want a Warpwing. I keep hitting the wrong buttons for the menu. Yeah, actually I've only got one Warpwing. Warps to a Mystic Hole. Like the rapper who was like, shake your ass, watch yourself. Alright, let's use a beef jerky on foe. What jerk actually mean? Nick the Frenchie, it really depends on the context. Like if someone's being a jerk, that means they're being very mean and stupid and dumb. But you could also, like, if you're pulling on a rope and you give it a jerk, that means to, like, pull it sharply, you know? But also, like, Caribbean jerk is like a type of... is like a way to spice meat. Have you played Mother 1+2? Never played the one that's, like, both games on one cartridge. Karma for being dumb. But I love the Mother series in general. We love Earthbound. Jerk chicken is a good food, not a chicken being mean. Yeah, or a chicken being suddenly, like, yoinked. Nick the Frenchie? Oh my gosh. Behave. Don't bother playing Mother 1, it's not worth playing. I love that game, CJ. Why do you say that? Any way to play Earthbound 3 in English? Hi, I actually, a long time ago, bought like a cartridge that had a translated Mother 3 on it. And it was fantastic. No problems with it at all. And that, it was an unofficial fan translation. That was quite good. Oh, I thought I was picking up an item. What was I doing? I like your Mother series, Nick the Frenchie. Genevieve B with the cool $2 saying, don't forget the dance type. Oh, the jerk? You might got to explain that one to me, Genevieve B. Hey, thank you so much for the cool $2. Everyone put the puppies and the bees in the chat like Asim just did. Hey, thank you so much, babe. Appreciate you. How I Met Your Mother was a good series. Quick Guns? Yeah, it was kind of funny. Shoot, I should have hit the Dragon Kids second. It's like a reverse Running Man. Okay, I think I know exactly what you're talking about, Genevieve B. Critical hits. Peps increased to level 10. And learns Surround. Heal becomes Heal More. Okay, those are some pretty darn good spells. And, as a matter of fact, this guy's got Antidote, right? This lady's got Antidote, I should say. Hey, so I don't love how much we're talking about emulation today, because like I feel like there have been some YouTube channels that get in trouble just for talking about it. I don't mind mentioning it every now and then, but like I don't want to like direct anyone on how to do it, you know? A bone slave, you don't say. Let's attack the crest pent first. Yes, thank you, X-Chrono. Bold Slash on Peps did 10 damage. Here, skeleton guy, have a beef jerky. First rule of Fight Club, yeah. Constantly be fighting. Didn't we watch that together, Genevieve B? Oh, a walking corpse. Asim? I don't know if he was walking. I didn't actually see him take any steps. "4 days. What's going on?" You seem to be saying random things in my chat. ABC. Always be fighting. That's it. Rogue Effect. Yo, MB Mixes says came here to give a like. Hey, appreciate you. Narf is now level 10. Yeah, bad HP growth, but that's fine, I guess. Bone Slave is good. They rename him later, unsurprisingly. Yeah, uh-huh. Potion. CJ, yeah, no, we know. We were joking. Got it, bro. Just looking for games I didn't, Well, hi. I mean, you're asking questions that are easily Googled. You know what I mean? That said, I was talking earlier about how I played this game, not legally, when I was in, like, 7th grade. So, yeah, it's for sure out there still. Should I give this guy a whole-ass rib? Oh, I have a beef jerky. Let's use one of those. I did that. No luck, bro. Wait, really? I assumed it would be easy to find. I guess. But, I mean, I wouldn't have any other advice, because I'm actually playing a legitimate copy, because a friend of mine named Searzz sent it to me in the mail, which was very nice. What drama did I walk into? Slooty Bartfasts? Nothing yet. Do you want to start some? We could cancel you. Try a retro store, see if I find a physical copy. Yeah, I don't know how much it would go for. Well, I guess I have a feeling that this game might be hard to find and or expensive. But that's just a guess. Alright, I don't know if I ever need a tiny dragon for anything, but we don't have one, so let's give him the ribs. Cancel the Slooty. Rib him up. Yo, PSI? Ribbing him. Ribbon? Like it blocks all status effects? Excuse me. Still have some good old copies of Chinese Pokemon ROM hacks. What? But have a whole lot of Pokemon where they shouldn't be. Imagine being canceled for not being frued enough. Rogue effects? Have I ever not been frued enough? You're talking to the guy who is pretty much frued enough. Frued backwards is dwarf. Everyone knows this. Fruit enough? X-Chrono, yeah, I don't know what it means either. I imagine it was a typo. Imagine just being a monster, wandering around, and some guy with a posse of 2 dragons and a unicorn just walks up and gives you a prime rib. Yeah, then beats you up and plant. I'd be like, dang, can I hang out with you all the time? Ooh! Random treasure room? There's an herb in here. Beef jerky. Herb? I've never seen a room like this. Got a sky bell? Beef jerky? Can't hold anymore. Okay, nothing amazing in here. But that's a lot of food. And it doesn't show up anywhere on the map. I didn't realize you could just randomly stumble upon a room full of treasure chests. Let's use this beef jerky on Peps. That is the thing from HHGTTG. Hell House Gardens, the Twin Galaxies. What does that stand for? Alright, I don't need this much. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I see. I'd never seen it abreviated before. Also, I assumed hitchhiker was one word. And you can save the game in these, like, random rooms that you find, by the way, that are kind of like tiny little safe havens from the overworld. Great movie. Yeah, Joe, Mos Def was in that movie. Okay, I've been here before. This takes me to the casino, does it not? I like how you caught Yellow Shenron from Dragon Ball. Yeah, by the way, character designed by Akira Toriyama in the Dragon Quest series. Herbs or herbs? Saluted Bart Fast? Well, it depends on the herb. Oh god, not this music. What's it from? Karma. Because so far, a lot of the music changes. Like, when you're on the penultimate floor of a dungeon level, the music will change, and it's usually a throwback to some other Dragon Quest game. Sounds like Princess Elena's Drunken Bender theme from Dragon Warrior 4? No, hers is a little different. Hers is more like da na 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 da. It's very similar. Sometimes those rooms can have mimics in them. Oh, hell yeah. Bunny girls, welcome to the casino. Gold here is only for monsters. There are 3 slimes sleeping inside. Alright, so that was just to level up. Speaking of Akira Toriyama, did you know the default Japanese names for the DQ2 HD2D characters are very Akira Toriyama? Grimburn, what do you mean by that? No. I want to see DSP play this. He's been playing Dragon Quest. Sorrow Star, welcome. Yeah, let's show up to somebody's stream and then talk about how they want to watch another streamer. Who's DSP? Wolfette Plays, I saw that you commented on a recent video. Welcome in. If DSP played this, he'd never beat it. Exactly, he'd never beat it. Well, now I want to know who that is. Bunny girls weren't as sexualized back then. Yeah, when they were only like this big on the screen. Darkideful? There is no S in that anywhere. Is this supposed to be Dark Side Phil? Okay. Dark Side Phil. That sounds familiar. I'm on mobile. I get it. Welcome, Sorrow Star. Welcome in. Yeah, I've never seen any of that person's content. I think I have heard that name before, though. I take a long time with my playthroughs sometimes. Let's try to do the other warp portal. What do I need? Let's give that tiny metal away just to create some space. Wait, we dropping down. Let's go. Karma, have you ever played Neatopia? I have not, Karma, but I've seen somebody stream a lot of it. I'm collecting medals scattered all over the world. Or all over the tree, at least. Oh, you have medals. Let me take them from you. For you. Stab, you brought a total of 5 medals. Yeah, I'm basically Michael Phelps. Your team is starting to look badass. Yeah, except for this kid in the front, Xerxes. Crazy to know that these Game Boy games are between 32 kilobytes and 8 megabytes. 8 megabytes? Yeah, is there an 8 megabyte Game Boy game? Saluty Bart Fast? Toward the end of its lifespan. I guess the Game Boy did have like a really long lifespan. Let's put this away for now. This as well. Game Boy came out in like 1989, and they were making games for it all the way until 2000, probably. I had the demo, whoops, before buying the game, and I just decided to play the demo until my party basically got to the level needed to beat the final boss. Also, my little sis has played games with bunny girls, and my mom/bro doesn't really care. It's not that weird to most people unless it's like a retexture of an SFW game with bunny girls in it. Wolfette? Yeah, Dragon Quest series has bunny girls. And like, you know, a lot of it's fan service, but whatever. Let's go do some monster fighting. Monster fighting. I don't actually watch DSP streams, but it's funny to watch his Rage compilations. Interesting. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, Sorrow Star, but I rarely rage on this channel. Like, the extent of my gamer rage is that I'll go from like a 0 to a 4, and I'll get slightly annoyed. Thank you for the bunnies, Asim. Mildly annoyed. I'll let you know when I'm mildly annoyed, Nick the Frenchie. You don't even have to guess. Since this is GB color, this is close enough to 8 megabytes. A Laurel? I don't know what that is. I'm sorry, a Yanny. Remember that? Remember that internet phenomenon? What does a Laurel do? Breaks a curse. Okay. Well, we jumping down the hole, I guess. I actually have this on my POW Kitty, but I'm not the biggest fan of turn-based games. Yeah, it's not for everyone. I don't mind the really grindy RPGs. For some reason, those are fun for me. You got the Yanny item. I always heard Yanny. Yeah, X-Chrono, I couldn't hear anything other than Laurel until I slowed it down by like 8%, and then I could hear them both interchangeably with a lot of effort. If you don't rage when your cat turns your system off, you probably don't very often. Yeah, Xerxes. That was probably the maddest I've gotten at a video game recently, is when Pippin jumped up on the desk and bumped into my NES and caused the stream to crash. And I was like, Pippin! I actually don't remember what my reaction was, but I made a short out of it. Toddly76 says, Karma lives for the grind. When you were younger, what did you call it? When you were just leveling up your monsters, or you're leveling up your RPG team? I didn't really use the term grinding until World of Warcraft was a thing, and I didn't even play that game. I just used to call it leveling up. My old cat had a taste for PS2 power chords. Unplant? I mean, have you ever tried one, though? I get it. Remember, just call it leveling. Yeah, some people would even say they used to call it power leveling, but, like, I don't think that... I didn't use that term until, like, Diablo 2, when I could have somebody rush me through... Like, rush a new character through, like, the first, difficulty of the game, you know? Like, power leveling, very different from, like, a slow level grind. But, again, back then I called it just leveling up. They say the flavor of electricity is shocking. Slooty Barkfasts? Probably a little sour. Power leveling is what you did at the Peninsula of Power. Fire Drake? Yeah. In FF1. Yeah, Grimburn, I'm just saying I had never heard of the term power leveling until I played Diablo 2. And that was when I was in high school. iClown. It's an Apple product, I think. 44 damage, what a beast. Let's take a look at my team. Next level 2000 experience. These guys will get a level up kinda soon. But yeah, it looks like leveling gets real slow once you hit like level 12 or 13. Power level equals the game is now boring. X-Chrono? I really never feel that way. Because there's just, even if you're like over level for an area, there's something satisfying about like finding a new item or just exploring and getting treasure chests. I don't know, I love RPGs is what I'm trying to say. I remember getting D2 in grade 5 and our home computer wasn't strong enough to run it. My mom was pissed because my dad saw it and was immediately in to get a system upgrade. Oh my gosh, Fire Drake? That's amazing. Yeah, no, I was just talking about how Diablo 2 came out with an update that I discovered last night. But Diablo 2 Resurrected came out in like 2019. It's just a remake of Diablo 2, but it's very well done. And I play it probably like at least 30 minutes a day. So yeah, there was an update. There's a new character class. Right, they came out with a Warlock. There's more content, there's more rune words, there are more items. I don't know how the story has changed, but I'll get there eventually. I'd stream it if I could, but my computer cannot handle that. I need some of the challenge and stakes balance. Yo, speaking of steaks, X Chrono. I got a beef jerky. Is that worth picking up? Yeah, I'll just go ahead and use one. That guy begins to like stab. Is that a bean man? A kidney gentleman? That's basically what it is, PSI. A pinto person? Let's fight this sword guy. Wait, actually, either of these could get recruited. A Lima guy? Should I wear suspenders? They're stylish. Think the Frenchie? I feel like you could pull them off for sure. Florida man. I got 2 dragons to resist the fire attacks. Michael Merman. Remember, kids, it's Friday the 13th tomorrow. Nicholas D, yesterday it was 2/11. And you know how I feel about 11/11. A lively legume. That's kind of what it is, Looty Bard Fast. Gotta go do work now. Bew. Genevieve B? Yeah, everyone say Bew to Genevieve B. Bew, bew. Hey, thanks for showing up. And for donating $2? What a sweetheart. Oh my gosh. 104 HP on stab. I mean on peps. A garbanzo goober, yes. Sure. A coffee comrade. This type of bean, right? "1 hour until I get to go home," says Nicholas D. I don't know what tune you were going for, but I see that you're singing it in the chat. Speaking of which, let's do these 14 squats. Ready? All right, we're holding 40 pounds here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right. Thanks, everybody. I think this game was cheaper than Pokémon, so that's why my mom got it for me. When was that, Xerxes? I honestly don't remember, like, games being priced differently from other games until I started to buy used games. X Chrono, glad to have you here. We're fine. Yo, Nicholas D with a cool 100 Swedish krona, which is probably like $11, right? Lamau, get yourself a new goal, bro. Also give away a name to whoever can give Karma the best compliment. All right, you heard the man. Yeah, put the D's in the chat, like Asim did. Hey, thank you so much, Nicholas D. Yeah, that's pretty much hitting the goal there. So yeah, like it says in the chat, if you donate $10, you can name one of my monsters. But Nicholas D says that he will give someone else the opportunity to name a monster. If you can give me the best compliment. My parents only ever got used games. This one was in 1999 or 2000. I remember seeing games in the Toys R Us priced at $27 to $50, depending on the title. Back in the Game Boy Advance era. A Bean Boy, yo, Unplant. You know it. That's kind of like you, isn't it? I got a pork chop. We just picked meat up off the ground. Stuff like random no-name jank and Barbie titles were cheap. Pokemon Ruby was the top shelf price tag. Yeah, I can't. Ah, man, I really can't remember the last time I went into a Toys R Us. Maybe I can, actually. We were getting Nerf guns for a Nerf battle when I was in college. Karma is my favorite AI streamer. Yo, Rogue Effect? That's the only compliment so far. So, looks like you get to pick a name. In this context, AI stands for all interesting. Wait, forget it. Michael Mervin gets to pick a name. I just want to say that Karma is one of the best streamers. When a calm streamer interacts with their chat like Karma does, it's magic. Thanks for being a great streamer. Oh my gosh, Slooty Bartfast. Never mind. Slooty Bartfast gets to pick the name. Oh, he says he doesn't want to. Okay, never mind. Michael Mervin gets to pick the name. What was that meat? I forgot what it was. Yo, Giant Worm and Saberman. Out of nowhere. That Giant Worm is from DQ4, I think, right? A lot of DQ4 stuff. Karma is my favorite person that speaks too soon. Too much meat in my sack. Yeah, ex-chrono. Burv, which is short for Burvin. Which is a combination of Michael Mervin and Matthew Irwin and beer. Which is what you two people would have if you ever met each other. Alright, Michael Mervin, you got it. But shoutouts to Nicholas D. Everyone put the D's in the chat. I'd have given a good compliment because Karma deserves it, but I've had 2 names so far. Grimburn? You're a homie. Appreciate you. KarmaJolt, did you get hurt when you fell from the sky? Yes! I bet it is raining because the gods are crying from your absence. Nick the Frenchie, that's a good one too. Beef jerk. Should have gone for best roasts. Nicholas D, I feel like I have plenty of meat for a roast. Nicholas D, if we ever meet each other, it's gonna be barbecue time. That's what we're doing. Okay, name one nuts. Wait, Nick the Frenchie, why do you get a name? Karma got the beef. Because all these squats I keep doing, I have the cake too. You must have fallen from heaven because that would explain how you messed up your face. Michael Mervin? In a handsome way, right? Yeah, it looks too good now, I think, is what you mean by that. Watch out. A bean dough, a happy worm, and a sword ghost. Played this game religiously as a kid, says Everseth. That's why, me too, that's why I'm finally at level 11. No, I really didn't play this when I was younger. I keep saying how I played it for like an hour and then my save data got corrupted. And then I was like, well, something else now. But it's a fun one. Very simple game, I gotta say, but it's still entertaining to me. It's just an earthworm. Thanks, Road Effect. for clarifying. I got $52. Future's so bright. That's why he's gotta wear shades. Quick guns. You mean like this? KarmaJolt is one of the streamers of all time. Yeah, and all space, Cupid Punch. You have to mention that, too. Look, I have the power to control space. Watch. Whoa! I can only control between those two settings, but, you know, it's still something. Nice shade, says Asim. Hey, thank you so much. Rib, I want that, I think. Ew, widescreen on a Game Boy Color game. Yeah, it's a little weird. But it makes sense with certain TVs, I don't know. Or if you just have trouble reading, you might need to expand the text. Dang, that sucks. Sequel is just as good. Ever, Seth? Wait, what sucks? That I didn't play it when I was younger? I didn't have a handheld system when I was younger. In fact, I was like 23 years old when I finally, for my birthday, got myself a Super Game Boy. And a copy of like Metroid 2 and Link's Awakening. Oh, the save file, yeah. Well, I was playing it, you know, on a not very legal means. While murdering someone. I was committing crimes while playing it. That's what I'm talking about. No need to be cryptic about that. Take that, Beanman. You didn't play Link's Awakening before 22? I did! I played it a lot. I just never had a copy of it and never had a Game Boy, but like I played it with friends. KJ, I never found a guy like you. After not seeing your content for a few years, you were still the same wholesome, corny, down-to-earth guy. Never been about paying streamers, but you deserve it, sir. Hey! Malcolm R., thank you so much for being a channel member. Appreciate the support. That's a very nice compliment. Oh, and sorry about the save files on DW4. I forgot to delete them. Those are all me and my dad's saves. Kevin Smith! I'll show him off on stream. Kevin Smith is sending me his copy of Dragon Warrior 4 on the Nintendo Entertainment System. I'm very excited to receive it. Apparently it's arriving later today. But if you left save files, you bet I'm gonna show those off. That's history. Wait, hold on. I can use one more. Heal more. It's called heal more, not heal just enough. KarmaJolt beat DW4 cold with Kevin saves. I will start a new file of my own. Ooh, dungeon tile theme. This is very amazing. Look at how amazing this is. There is a save file before the last boss. Yeah, you bet. Oh, if there is. I see, I see. I thought you were Kevin Smith saying that for a second. Okay, so this is a special dungeon tile set. It's always the same pattern every time. Thank you, PSI. What device are you playing this on? Yeah, CJ, so I'm actually playing it on my Nintendo GameCube. Because I have the Game Boy Player peripheral, which you attach to the bottom of the machine, and then the cartridge that Searzz sent me is this one right here. So I'm actually playing it on an actual cartridge, but Nintendo GameCube did have a peripheral that allows you to play Game Boy games and Game Boy Color games, and I think even Game Boy Advance games. So you need to attach this your GameCube, insert the cartridge into it, and then you need the Game Boy Player disc for it to operate. Alright, PSI, I see you. Okay, so once I figure this out, I'll know the solution for every time. Yeah, Kevin Smith, I remember the Sword of Malice. That one you can cast like Fireball in battle or something, or like a group targeting spell. But I also remember that, like, the Sword of Lethargy is just by far the best weapon in the game, and you want to have that over the Zenithian Sword, which is like the ultimate sword that you're supposed to use against the final boss. But the Sword of Lethargy hits pretty hard anyway, and has a chance to put enemies to sleep, even bosses. So it's just so good against the final boss. Let's go, Men of Beans. Genevieve, the Men of Beans. What? It's not quite the same thing. We're kind of fine. This guy just has low max HP, which sucks. Yo, Everseth became a channel member? Welcome to Hey You, I Like You. Hey, thank you so much. Everyone puts an ES in the chat for Everseth. Or, if you're a channel member, put those members-only emojis. Oh, no map for this, huh? I probably want to go out and around there. Hey, Everseth, appreciate you! As a channel member, you can put the members-only emoji stuff in the chat, like those chocobos, or the Samus helm, the Metroid hat. I also have a bunch of members-only videos. I think I have literally 69 of them. And we're almost done with Super Mario All-Stars. I decided that I would play through every level of Super Mario All-Stars for my members only. And also my Patreon patrons. Okay, that wasn't so hard. Is there something up here? Are there any items? Oh, and as a channel member, you can request a glasses change whenever you want. Yeah, been lurking for a while. Hey, I appreciate you, though. So I added 6 squats to the to-go counter. Take this, Beanman. Yeah, Kevin Smith, I saw what you said about the Sword of Malice. I've beaten that game before, so I'm fairly familiar with it. Wait, this guy has nearly 100 MP? Okay, Unicorn is insane. So are we done complimenting him for now, Nick the Frenchie? How many floors? 7 out of 8, okay. Well, let's just go beat the boss. What? Look at this dumb idiot bull bird. I think it's called a bullfinch in Dragon Quest VIII. He looks so stupid. That's one of the dumbest looking enemies in all of Dragon Quest, and apparently he's a recurring enemy. Are you using a breeding chart or playing organically? Everseth, I'm not opposed to using a chart. I did take a glance at it earlier, but mostly I'm getting advice from, I'm getting information from my viewers. Missed opportunity to call it a buffalo wing. Oh my gosh. Rogue Effect, they should hire you. Just for that one thing. Just for one day of work. Karma, what do you think is the best mainline Dragon Quest game? I love 3. I really do. 8 was nice. Haven't played them all, admittedly. This is from Dragon Quest V, right? What is this? Oh, it's damaging floor tile. Let's talk to this dude. Aren't you a little big-headed?